I used to think that slowing down was always such a bad thing. Like if I wasn't constantly moving, constantly doing, I was somehow falling behind. But I've come to realize that's the farthest thing from the truth. Winter has this way of forcing everything to just pause. The days are shorter, the air is colder, and the world just feels quieter. And maybe that's not a bad thing. Maybe winter is the season that reminds us it's okay to slow down, to breathe, to take a moment and just exist. It's funny how nature just knows when to rest. Trees don't rush to bloom. Animals hibernate without any guilt. Mother Nature just kind of follows its own rules. I think sometimes we forget that slowing down isn't the same thing as stopping. It's just a way to check in with yourself, to see if the direction you're headed is actually still where you want to go. And if it's not, that's okay. You're allowed to change your mind, and you're allowed to take a different path. Slowing down also allows you to see the small, beautiful changes happening around you. The way the world shifts from season to season, from sunny days spent at the beach to the middle of winter when the snow is constantly falling. Just taking a second to be in the moment helps to put everything into perspective. And just like nature, we change too. We grow, we retreat, we bloom again. But if we don't slow down and take a look around, we might miss it. This winter, I've been thinking a lot about where my life is going, about what actually matters to me, and I don't think I would have had these thoughts if I didn't allow myself to slow down. There's just something about winter that makes reflection seem natural. Like the world is giving you permission to just take a step back for a moment and just be. This February, I've realized that slowing down doesn't mean you're giving up. It doesn't mean you're falling behind. It just means you're taking care of yourself. Giving yourself the space to breathe, to recharge, to realign your goals and your aspirations. Life isn't meant to be a constant rush from one thing to the next. And sometimes when you slow down, you start to notice things you've never saw before. It's these quiet moments that clarity finds you. When you're not rushing, you can actually hear yourself think. So if you've been feeling like you need a pause, maybe that's okay. Maybe that's exactly what you need. The world isn't going anywhere, and neither are you. Maybe that's just me being very optimistic and trying to have the best outlook about life as possible. But I think it is important to give yourself time to find your way again, to reevaluate, to rest, to have a nice laugh, to just be happy in the moment. And I think that's more than enough. If you made it this far, I'd love to hear your perspective on this sort of idea. And what do you do to relax, or rewind, or slow down? I'd love to hear about it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little video and that it brought you maybe a little bit of peace. And I really appreciate you watching it, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!